Hi there, it's AJ and welcome back to my project where I take a WordPress website and I'm improving the page load times. In the previous video I updated my PHP version. It was running 5.6, the site is now running on the latest, which is 7.3. That gave me a small improvement in the page speed, but that wasn't the real reason for doing it. 7.3 offers a lot better security and increased efficiency, so for those facts alone it's worth updating. Anyway, today's project was adding a caching plugin. So this is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck, so to speak. It should make a big difference. Let's go to our WordPress dashboard, and I'm in the plugins section and I'm going to do a search for the word caching. Now this brings back literally dozens of cache plugins, so which one should we be using? Are they all the same? Well, no, they're not, and there's a few things that I'm looking for when I choose a plugin like this. The first thing obviously is that it's going to do what it says on the box, and in this case that is make my website faster. But it also has to be easy to set up and configure. I've used a number of these plugins, and some of them you just about have to have a PhD or a computer science degree in order to get the best out of them. That's not what I want. I want something that's easy and quick to set up and easy to understand as well. So the one I'm recommending is called WP Fastest Cache. I've used this for a couple of years now and I've always had very good results with it. Once you install that, you should see down here WP Fastest Cache logo, so let's just click on that and take a look at the options setting here. The only tab we have to worry about is the one that it defaults to, settings, and none of these are checked by default, so we have to go through and enable a few things. The first thing is to enable the caching, of course, and I also like to do the preload. You can always click this information logo here if you want to know more about what that does, but I will uncheck it and check it again so that you can see the popover. I've checked the home page and pages because I'm not using a blog. I'm building my WordPress site as an actual website with pages. If I was blogging, I would be checking the posts option. And the other thing is restart after completed. I check that because while it's a bit complicated about what that does, basically think of it as meaning that you don't have to manually clear your cache. So we'll click OK here. I've enabled the minify HTML and minify CSS and combine CSS. I've also done the combined JavaScript, gzip, even though it is enabled on my server, browser caching, and the disable emojis. I don't use smiley faces on my site, so I don't need all the code and CSS that WordPress puts on every page. After that I clicked submit, and I went and did a speed test on that. So let's just have a look at what we did have, and it was 64 for desktop, 26 for mobile. And after enabling fastest cache and reloading my page a couple of times just to get some info in that cache, I did a speed test and I've gone up to 90 and 49. And on the Pingdom website I've gone down to under 2 seconds for the load time. I'm really happy with that, but we're not finished yet, of course. There's still more to do. So let's go back to the fastest cache settings again, and you'll see on the image optimization it's only available in the premium version. That's not a problem because we've got another plugin that we're going to add that is not only going to optimize our images, it's going to do a few other things as well. So that's coming up in the next video. Thanks for watching.